Hey, what's up, guys? So I just had my first day. Went pretty good. We mainly just sat back, watched videos, went through all the safety procedures, that kind of stuff. Got me a company badge, a little ID card, get in and out of the building, stuff like that. But I'm not going to show it because I really don't want to show the company name on it. You know, a lot of companies, if you sit there and show stuff on the internet or, post certain things, it could get you fired. And I don't want to shoot myself in the foot this early. Walked around, talked to a couple people, had to walk through the whole building and get to the break areas and stuff like that. So I talked to a few people, and they said, it's a real good company to work for. A lot of people have been there for many years. A couple people that I was in orientation with said they knew a few people and they've been there forever. So it just seems like it'd be a decent company to work for. And I know a lot of companies sit there and preach safety, but really they're all about numbers, production, quota, getting things done. This company actually seems like they're pretty good into safety, and we'll see if they walk the walk, and actually go with it instead of just talking about it all the time. But overall, it doesn't seem like it's bad. Seems like there's some pretty good opportunities there. I might end up liking it, and I might actually stick it out there. I know the original plan was I needed to find a job so I could start saving and, better myself and go to lineman school. But who knows? If I like it there, I might stick with it. There's enough opportunity from what I hear to move up the ladder, and may do that. We'll just have to see, when it comes time. Get the money saved up and figure out what I want to do from there. But usually when I set my mind to something, I try to go after it the best I can. If I can do something I've been wanting to do, then I will. And I really don't want to shoot myself in the foot by bringing up the company too much and get fired. It's not like I'm making any money off these YouTube videos. Not looking to, but it's not going to replace my income with a job. But if by some slim chance that I did start making money on it, and if I made enough, what I'd like to do is do a little bit of public speaking mentorship. Go around different children's homes, or maybe even some schools, talk to the youth, talk to current foster kids or kids just going into foster care, and kind of teach them a little bit about what I know, and give them a little knowledge on what to look for in life. I know every kid's got a different story. Every kid's got a different situation. Some might be in foster care just till their parents better themselves and get them back. Other kids may have lost their parents in an accident. Other kids may have been taken away like I did from child abuse and child neglect, or any other circumstance. But if I could help somebody out and kind of teach them what I know, like they always say, I wish I knew then what I know now. Well, if I could go teach kids what I know now, they would know. They could say they knew better. It might help them in the future, might not. It might just show up in front of a group of kids and just ramble. Most of my foster homes were religious, and I know to bite my tongue. I know when I can and can't cuss. I can control that in front of people. Sometimes it slips, but very rarely. I mean, I cuss a considerable amount, and it's just another form of English to me. So, like on my YouTube videos, I'll say something here and there, but I know when to hold my tongue. Especially in front of kids, you don't need to be going to a children's home, especially like the one I grew up in. It was a Catholic children's home. So you can't just walk in there swearing up and down, cussing like a sailor. But I'm pretty good at it, and I figure I might be able to do somebody some good. So if this channel ever did become something like that, that's what I'd want to do. I want to help people out. Be able to afford my own life and have my own stability and still be able to help people. It'd be a huge dream come true for me. Yeah. So, but other than that, company seems great. Oh, they gave us lunch boxes, water bottles. And I'm not talking, little water bottle like this. I'm talking, an actual reusable, washable one. It's kind of cool. We got our safety glasses. We got our ID cards. We're going to get some shirts. We're going to get a few things. They bought us lunch. That was pretty cool. They're going to get us lunch today, lunch tomorrow. And then depending on if we get day shift or night shift, they're either going to get us breakfast or lunch on Wednesday. So that's going to be pretty neat. Wouldn't mind getting me some breakfast. Love me some biscuits and gravy, guys. Love some biscuits and gravy. But yeah. If I like working there enough, I'm going to stick to it. The only downside is the location. Where I want to live is going to be over an hour drive to there. And even though I get 36 miles to a gallon, that's still a pretty far drive. Driving 2 hours a day, working 12 hours a day. That's 14 hours a day or more. Plus when I get overtime, the schedule sucks. It's a 2-2-3 schedule I found out today. So you work 2 days, you're off 2 days, you work 3 days, you're off 2 days, you work 2 days, then you're off for 3 days. Something like that. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. Then you work 2 or 3 months of day shift. Then you switch and do 2 or 3 months of night shift. So all that kind of sucks. It just takes some getting used to. I'm not really sure there is any getting used to that. I mean, at some point you'll have it memorized, but when you keep flip-flopping your body and your internal clock. Internal clock is a real thing. I worked night shift for like 10 or 11 years straight just because night shift always paid better. And then I went from that to that railroad contracting job to day shift. And the first 3 months, it took me forever to get used to being on days. And it was awful. I never woke up to any of my alarms. I always woke up to somebody calling me, telling me I was late. Since I was staying in hotels, they'd have the front desk call my room. So my room phone would ring. That would wake me up. Somebody would beat on my door. That would wake me up. And I was always late for, first month at least. Almost every single day. It was rough. But, it was that internal clock that was doing it. So, all in all, I enjoyed today. Tomorrow's going to be tours around. They're going to fill us in on some more of the company guidelines and the safety stuff, and take a couple quizzes, get all that taken care of, do lockout, tag out, all that great stuff. Real entertaining material, And then they're going to let us mess around with some of the the overhead cranes and stuff like that, stuff that we have to deal with on a regular basis being on the line. So that's going to be nifty, I guess. I love equipment. They didn't really say that there was a cap, a ceiling on how much you could earn. If you go in, you do your job, you do it good, and you want to learn more, you do learn more. You can just keep earning and earning. So that's a plus. It's just the only problem is some of the downsides are some of the biggest problems. A lot of the guys, the people that I was there with today in orientation, they're locals. They've been trying to get a job there forever. And I mean, while I'm sleeping in my car, I'm fairly local, I guess. I'm I can sleep in their parking lot if I want to. But, it's long term, I'm not so sure. I mean, maybe I'll get used to the area, learn it a little better, and maybe I will like it there. I don't know. I hear bad things about that area, a lot of drugs and stuff like that. And I don't know. See if all that's true or not. See where life takes me, and take you guys on the ride with me. Get some things figured out, sort some stuff out. More life experience is all I can say. You can't really unlearn something, but you can always learn more. So I guess for now, that's going to be the end of it. So catch you guys on the next one.